and I've seen an awful lot of investments do good and not so well, but the rare color diamond market has always done extremely well. In fact, it's my true passion and love. I'm a major collector, and that's what really got me into the business. And back in 79 and 80, when I was trading precious metals and oil and everything, do you realize that the price of colored diamonds, when the world went into a high inflationary mode, the price of colored diamonds went up 500% in 2 years? 500%. And the fact is that I believe we're going to see that again and much more than that, because these are so scarce and so difficult to get. The fact is that there are certain diamonds that do extremely well, and there are certain diamonds that have done extremely well over time. For example, the most expensive diamonds in the world and the rarest diamonds per carat are red diamonds. And most people don't even know that diamonds come in red, but it's a mystery how a diamond turns red. Very, very few ever become available in the course of a year. In fact, there's very few that were ever found that were graded by GIA. But those diamonds now sell for about $2.5 million a carat, and if you compare that to a white diamond of about a carat for about $2,500, that will give you an indication as to how valuable these diamonds are. On one hand, you have a white diamond that came out of the ground the same as a colored diamond did. Probably came in most cases from the same areas. So here you've got a white diamond that's about a carat that will sell for $2,500. Then you've got a red diamond the same size, but because it's red, it's worth $2.5 million. Now, I'm not saying to go out and buy red diamonds. It's certainly not for everybody. The price is, cost prohibitive for most people. The fact is that blue diamonds are the next rarest and most expensive to reds. And blue diamonds right now sell for between $1.5 million and $2 million a carat, but it was only back in 2005 that the Cullinan mine in South Africa that produces these beautiful blue diamonds closed its doors because they just weren't producing enough diamonds anymore to make it profitable. So when the mine closed down, that took the amount of high-quality blue diamonds off the market. They're very rare anyways. Very seldom does a blue diamond become available. In fact, to tell you how rare blue diamonds are, 100 Picassos will be auctioned before one blue diamond is sold. Now, the reason I'm bringing up blue diamonds is because when they closed the mine in South Africa, the price of blue diamonds were at $200,000 a carat. 3 years later, the price of blue diamonds during the financial meltdown went up to $1.4 million a carat, went up 700%. And now a vivid blue flawless diamond, if you could ever in your life find one, those diamonds sell for about $2 million a carat. So between 2005 and 2011, a $200,000 investment turned into $2 million. If you look on my website, there are 2 flawless vivid blue diamonds. I'm probably one of the only dealers in the world that has vivid blue diamonds for sale. Again, I'm a major collector and lover of these diamonds. The diamonds that I highly recommend, for the same reason that we just brought up the blue diamonds to you, that the mine closed down and the prices went ballistic, the same thing is now going to happen again in pink diamonds, because the major mine that produces pink diamonds, which is the Argyle mine in Australia, is going to close by 2018. They're trying to keep it open until 2018. Every indication is that it may close by 2015 or 2016. That's only 4 to 5 years from now. Give it 2 years for these diamonds to run out, and we anticipate that the price of pink diamonds will skyrocket to 8 to 10 times what the prices are today. So we very highly recommend that, again, when you go back in history, you go back to 79 and 80, there's high inflation, there's world problems, there's problems in the Middle East, and all these things are going on, and lo and behold, the price of diamonds take off and go up 500%. Well, then now the same thing is happening. We're going into the highest inflationary times ever. There's problems all over Europe and all over the world, and this is a very important asset. And now the Argyle mine that produces 95% of the world's pinks is going to close down. Now, where the price of blue diamonds were $200,000 in 2005, pink diamonds, you don't have to spend that type of money yet. You're going to spend it again when the prices skyrocket, but right now you can get into the pink Argyle diamond market, the most beautiful pink diamonds in the world, starting, believe it or not, I've got 3 or 4 Argyle pink diamonds that are under $20,000. And these diamonds in 10 years from now, once the mine closes, give it a few years for the diamonds to run out, those diamonds could be 10 times what the price are. A diamond you could buy for $20,000 could be a $200,000 diamond. The other amazing thing about owning diamonds during these troubling times is that as we talked about in the first half of the show, the euro may not be here in a year from now. The U.S. dollar may go into default, as so will other currencies, especially in Europe. So what do you do if you own most of your assets in currency? you want to own a diamond that could be sold in any other currency, because if your currency goes under, we could sell your diamond in Japan for yens or China for wons or England for pounds or wherever the dollar is the strongest. So again, it's one of the most important assets you could ever own. It's portable, it's private, it never goes down in value, and the Argyle mine is going to close. There is no doubt about that. And if you're sitting in stocks or paper assets where you're nervous and the chances of another crash is certainly imminent in stocks and paper assets, I would take some of that money and put it into a safe asset like a diamond. The government doesn't know you own it. Nobody knows that you own it except for you and I, and we deliver that diamond directly to you. It's not a short-term investment. You don't want to buy a diamond today and sell it a year from now. You're not going to make any money. If you hold on to these diamonds till the mine closes and give it a couple years for them to run out, we will sell that diamond on our auction site for you. And again, we're very excited about the potential of the Argyle diamonds. In fact, they go up by about 25% a year anyways. And now what I'm noticing, because again, I'm a major lover of Argyle pink diamonds, and again, I sell probably half the pink diamonds in the world myself. The fact is that I'm starting to see that the quality and the quantity that are coming out of the Argyle mine is diminishing substantially. That's what leads me to believe that the mine is going to probably close before Argyle anticipates it. And that's why I want you to be in this market prior to that happening, because after the fact, all you're going to do is chase after the market, and we don't do that. We don't chase markets. We're trendsetters. We go into the markets prior to those markets making those large moves, and that's what we've done in gold when it was at $250 and silver at $4 and oil at 18 and the euro at 87, and now diamonds that are just going to continue to skyrocket and give huge returns to our clients. So I've got 2 or 3 new Argyle diamonds that you could literally buy in a magnificent ring setting that will increase the value of the diamond, all for around $20,000. They start at 20 and they go up into the millions of dollars. However, most of my clients that invest in diamonds invest under 50,000 or under 100,000. So you do not have to be in any way, shape, or form a multimillionaire to invest in diamonds. The other diamonds that we recommend, again, are not expensive, but they go up by about 25% a year, and this year in September, they're going to go up by 35%. So you've got till the end of September if you want to invest in yellow flawless diamonds. Now, yellow flawless diamonds are magnificent diamonds. They have to be flawless because flawless goes up more than anything else. Anything else that has flaws will still go up, but nowhere near what a flawless diamond will. And try to get a flawless yellow diamond today from anybody but myself, because I'm such a firm believer in these markets that I always put my money where my mouth is, and I'm buying up every high-quality yellow flawless diamond that I can. They're very, very difficult to get. Very few are becoming available because there has not been a new diamond mine that has been discovered in the last 15 years that produces any quantity of colored diamonds at all. In fact, there's no such thing as large quantities of colored diamonds. You could never see a situation where they dump a ton of diamonds on the market and the prices fall, because there aren't any. It takes 50,000 carats of white diamonds to find one colored diamond. It takes 1 million carats of white diamonds to find one pink diamond. That's how rare these diamonds are. So the diamonds you want to invest in at this point are not diamonds that are multi-million-dollar diamonds. What I'm bringing to you are diamonds that will increase in value substantially, but give you an opportunity to make the maximum return on your dollar with the least amount of risk, and not sell the farm to do so. So the diamonds that I'm recommending are the yellow flawlesses, either fancy yellows. They're at around $20,000 a carat. By September, at the end of September, they'll be sitting at about $27,000 a carat as they go up by 35%. And it's not that we're raising our prices, it's the miners that are raising their prices, because when they pull their diamonds out of the mine, they sell them to cutters who will basically cut and polish these diamonds. Well, the fact is that there's so few diamonds coming out of the mine now that the prices are going up so much that they have to raise their prices because they're not covering expenses. So what happens is when a yellow diamond, for example, comes out of the mine, they're separated from the white diamonds, and they're sold to cutters. The best diamond cutters are in Antwerp, Belgium, and in Israel. That's where, believe it or not, it's handed down from generation to generation type of thing. So when this rough diamond is separated, this yellow rough diamond, it's sold to these cutters, and these cutters will sit and look at this diamond and study it. They may study it for months before they decide to cut it. And then they're going to cut and polish this diamond into the most beautiful diamond that they can possibly get. Then what they do with this diamond is they send it to New York to the Gemological Institute of America, known as GIA. And GIA takes this diamond and they put it through a full grading report. It tells you everything about your diamond, the date that it was graded, the dimensions in millimeters, the carat weight, the 4 C's. It even has a diagram on the bottom of your diamond, and it tells you where the inclusions are. Well, in the case of my diamonds, they're all flawless, so there are no inclusions. And basically, you always have a GIA report when you buy a diamond, and that authenticates your diamond for you. In fact, when you see the GIA report, you can literally go on GIA's website, type in the number and the carat weight, and it will tell you that whether or not they graded that diamond. So again, once that's done, then those diamonds are sold in the open market. Basically, I have no middle people. I work directly with my own cutter, who's one of the best cutters in the world, and I only concentrate on the diamonds that will give my clients the biggest returns on their invested dollar. And again, we're not buying multi-million-dollar diamonds. So I'm very strongly recommending, with the world situation the way it is, with Greece going bankrupt and all these sovereign situations in Europe, with the United States $14 trillion in debt, with inflation happening like it did in 79 and 80 that caused gold and silver and diamonds to skyrocket in price, this is probably the 3 most important investments you can make at this point. If you own gold, silver, and diamonds, you're not only going to get through these difficult times, but you're going to make an awful lot of money. And there's nothing wrong with being smart enough to make a lot of money in a down market. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get conservative again, and we're going to lock in our money at 20% interest rates in the interest rate markets. So again, with all the confusion out there, I think that, again, if you're an avid listener to the radio show and you listen and you get our newsletters, you're going to be a lot more informed than the everyday guy in the street. And all we want to do is get through these difficult times. The next 5 years, we anticipate that we're going to make a fortune of money in the gold, silver, and diamond market, and we want you with us. And again, if what we're saying makes sense, I would very, very heavily recommend that you get some money into the diamond market while you still can. Prices are going to go ballistic like they did back in 79 and 80, and we want you in the market prior to that happening. Now, there are not a lot of these diamonds available. I'm taking all of my resources and buying as many yellow flawless, fancy yellow, fancy intense, and fancy vivid, and argyle pink diamonds as I can possibly get. The fact is that there is not a lot of them available. There are a lot of yellow diamonds that are flawed. We just don't buy those. We only offer flawless yellows, and I'm trying to corner the market and buy every one that I can of high quality. There are some other yellow flawless diamonds out there that we've rejected, that the color was not just right for us. They've got to be very extreme. On a scale from 1 to 10, our diamonds are 8s, 9s, and 10s. Anything under that, goes to, competitors of ours that sell. But we only deal in the highest diamonds, and again, we're the only company that not only will deliver the diamonds directly to you, but we also invested over $150,000 to build the only online live auction site to sell our clients' diamonds down the road, and that's going to come online at around the end of October, and it's a project that I've been working on for 2 years now, and I've never, ever been more excited about what's happening in the diamond industry and in the auction business, and we're going to be the kings of that also. So again, with the world the way it is, and you see what's happening in gold and silver, you need to get something into an asset like a diamond that the government doesn't know you own, that could be sold in another currency. And one other thing, if you ever wanted to cross a border from Canada into the United States or into Europe or anywhere, and if you have more than $10,000 in cash in your pocket, they're going to confiscate it and put you in jail. How many times I've walked across a border with my wife wearing a $200,000 or $300,000 diamond ring, and they've never said boo. We are in times when countries are going bankrupt, and we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So we got to put everything, all of our assets, in our corners so we can fight and we can do what we need to do to get through these difficult times. Gold, silver, diamonds, cash. That's going to get us through the next 5 years, and we're going to make a ton of money.
You can speak personally and privately with Harold about investing in diamonds. Diamonds, obviously the featured diamond of the week, a magnificent 1.01 carat pear-cut fancy orange diamond. This is 1 in a million. Speak with him about that. Investing in diamonds at 1-800-432-1022, 1-800-432-1022, rarecoloreddiamonds.com, the website. And one thing Harold did not touch on, and you can ask him to send you the past month's newsletters, because over the past month we've had a lot of very good stories on diamonds, and they talk about no new mines being